What's going on, everybody? Hey, it's Chris Ortiz here. I'm here with
Blane Howard. What's up, man?
not too much, man. So, how was your ride here?
It was good, man. It was good. We stopped in Arkansas last night. Did some fundraising for a great charity there called Northwest Arkansas Food Bank. Comes to raise money for people there that are food insecure. And then drove up here late last night. Got in, made the 3-hour drive over from Eastern Kansas here this morning. So got in 1:30. Did our sound check, all that stuff. We're ready to go.
Nice. So, where are you going to speed limit on your way here?
I was.
Oh,
My mother, who's helped me run merch, was not. She may have got pulled over on the way here. Luckily, she didn't get a ticket. But no, we all. When you're pulling a trailer, man, you got all the music gear in it. You got to set that cruise control for, except for a couple of them. You can't go past 4 or 5 miles an hour over the speed limit when pulling that trailer. Because that music, that music trailer is the sign to get pulled over most of the time. Oh yeah.
So, we see that you're a Chiefs fan. What did you think of the big W that they got?
They had me a little nervous there in the first half, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was nervous there in the first half, but the Chargers, man, they should have been a playoff team last year, and they revamped that whole defense. So that defense was really good. So for us to get that many points on and pull out a win, that was a big one. That's one that at the end of the season we're gonna look back and go, I'm glad we pulled that one out.
Awesome. Now with your song "Run It Back," how did you come up with that song?
So I started doing Chiefs parody videos back when they were making their first playoff run before they won the Super Bowl, and just had great reactions to it on social media. So after they won the Super Bowl and COVID hit, I had nothing to do. All my shows had been canceled. I couldn't go songwriting, anything. So I just had a baby girl, and I was at home all the time. I was like, I should write a Chiefs song. And their theme for that year was "Run It Back." I was like, man, that's got to be the song. So I just sat down and started writing one day, wrote a verse and a chorus, put it on social media, and people seemed to love it. So I got to finish this thing that it produced. Man, it blew up. A couple million streams. It's not bad for just pushing it to one city, basically, or one area of the country, and then they played it inside the stadium against the Browns. The Chiefs used it as a highlight reel. I got to go perform at the tailgate in Tampa at the Super Bowl, so it just kept snowballing, and it led to a remix. It led to shows like this, and shows all over Kansas, Missouri, and Chiefs Kingdom everywhere. It's been awesome.
So what made you bigger than Kansas City Chiefs?
So I was born in Southeast Kansas. I was born in Fort Scott. I was raised in Arkansas, but when we came up here for holidays at my grandparents' house, my grandfather always had the Chiefs on. So it was like, if that was the only thing that was on. If there was another game the Chiefs weren't playing, you could probably watch it, but he had the Chiefs on every time. So when I was 3, 4, 5 years old, that was the team that I watched with my grandfather, and that's kind of who I started following. And I'm from Arkansas. We don't have professional sports teams, so it worked out well that I could cheer for my grandfather.
Awesome. So your wedding song that blew up has millions of streams. How'd you come up with that?
So I had the idea, my wife and I were getting married, and I didn't know that it was customary for the bride and the groom to exchange gifts on the morning of the wedding. So I figured, let me try and write her a song. If it turns out great, I'll give it to her. If it turns out mediocre or bad, I won't. But I got with a buddy of mine in Nashville. His name's Jordan Reynolds. He's written 4 or 5 number ones now, including Tequila for Dan and Shay. And he had just recently gotten married, and so it was just a perfect timing for us to write it. Surprised her with it the morning of our wedding, and then since that day, it just blew up.
So with you doing the whole country songs, is there anybody out there that you'd like to collab with?
Man, there's a lot of people I'd like to collaborate with. I love what Luke Combs is doing. I think he's just killing it. He loves the fans, man. He puts out good music. Not only for himself, but for the fans. I love the way he's doing it. I always love Brother Osborne. I've known those guys for a long time in Nashville, and that's my style of music, that kind of country rock blues. They're both incredible musicians. John plays guitar, Brother Osborne. He has played on 2 or 3 of my albums, so they're guys that I always want to play with too. And Carly Pierce too. I've known her since she was 19 years old, and see her winning CMA awards now. It's been pretty cool.
So with the CMA awards, have you ever been to the CMAs?
I have been downtown town during like CMA Fest, and they have a big festival and live music going on. I've never actually been to the awards show. I have been to the CMT Awards. When I was in school in Nashville, they actually held them on our campus at Blane University. So I got to sit in the pit when everybody came out. So it was, you know, at the time it was Rascal Flatts and Carrie Underwood, Lady Annabelle, and Sugarland. At one point, Hank Jr. walked out and was like sitting on the ramp like an arm's length from me. So I got to watch him play Country Boy Can't Survive from like 3 feet away. That was pretty awesome.
So with the Chiefs playing football now, it's the official season, 2-0 season right now. What do you think their record's going to be?
Let's see. How many games we got? We got 17 games. Is that what it is? 17-game season? Yeah, they went from 16 to 17. Last year they won 12. I think, and I'll go back to 12 and 13. I think it's right around there. It's going to depend on a couple of those close games that we can come out around. That game last night was one of those games. If we can win games like that, I think we'll win 13 games this year and be right in the hunt for that bottom.
So who would be your top 3 favorite NFL players for Kansas City Chiefs?
All time or current?
All time.
Okay, my favorite of all time is TG, Tony Gonzalez. I've always loved him. Also thought that was ever. I love Derek Thomas. Everybody loves Derek Thomas. He was great. You know, he was gone way too early. Hall of Famer. And honestly, we go back and forth. I really like Travis Kelce right now, but I've always loved him. He was just incredible to watch return punts.
So with the people out making music and getting into the country music scene, what inspiration do you have?
If you want to make it in country music and make it in Nashville as a songwriter and artist, number one thing that I was told is you must be present for it. You gotta be in Nashville, working it, networking, writing songs all week long, recording. You have to be there to where you can make those connections. Obviously there's other music markets in the country too. Texas is the same way. You gotta be there working. You gotta be out playing shows, working on your craft. And that's the main thing. You maybe not have to go to Nashville or Texas or wherever immediately. You have to start playing shows, getting that experience, getting that songwriting experience, and the performance experience.
Last question.
I have not yet, but I've been smelling the popcorn and funnel cakes for about 3 hours now. But I just started a diet too. Oh man, I should have waited till after the Kansas State Fair, but I've had a little bit of food backstage, and I'm probably gonna grab a funnel cake.
Well, if I see you out and about, I'll buy you.
Sounds good, man.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, dude. Absolutely.